Part 2. So why does it matter, like, which muscle is doing what? It matters because our bodies are designed to be pretty lazy, like energetically efficient is what I'll say. So we are highly adaptable, and our bodies will do what it needs to do to make a movement happen. But if we learn we're going to call it a movement pattern. If we learn a movement pattern over time that is not efficient and it's wearing down the muscles, that's when we start to have joint pain and muscle pain and nerve impingement and things like that, which is a common symptom of hypermobility people like me. So learning that you have, like, learning where the joints are, learning which muscles do what, and knowing that one muscle is supposed to be active and the other is supposed to be elastic is going to be really helpful. Also, I'm just info dumping, so thanks for being here. The reason I did a part 2 is because there's a concept called reciprocal inhibition, and that is exactly what I've described. When one muscle on a side of a joint is contracting, the other one has to relax. That's how it is. I don't make the rules. I just share them on TikTok. So if you are really tight in, let's say, your hamstrings, let's think about that. What's on the other side of your hamstrings would be your quads. So if you have tight muscles on the backs of your thighs, we're going to go onto the other side of that joint. In this case, it would be the hip and the knee. Is the front of your thigh is your quads. So if you're trying to stretch your hamstrings and you're not having much luck, it might be helpful, it will be helpful for you to engage the muscle on the other side of that joint. So if you're trying to stretch your hamstrings, squeeze the quad. If you're trying to stretch your, it's literally any joint. So let's do your neck. If this side of your neck is tight and sore, we're going to be contracting this side of your neck. This guy has to relax, right? If you want to stretch your tricep, squeeze your bicep. If you want to stretch this part of your forearm, squeeze, contract the back of your forearm. It's pretty straightforward. It's not easy, but it is simple. So if you're tight, this is a great tip for you, in my opinion. It works for me. That's what I'll say.